from LA, I'm Jenny Taft here with Skip Bayless and Shannon Sharp. Good morning.
Good morning. You notice no props, no nothing. I came with nothing.
Because you don't deserve it.
Yeah, you don't. Skip Bayless, you shouldn't even say it. I don't even want to hear you say foot or ball. You took Buffalo.
I'll say college football because Jalen Hurts is in the college football playoff and Alabama is not.
Really, Skip?
Yeah,
Really?
way to go,
Really?
Jalen. Congratulations.
Really, Skip?
Boomer Sooner.
You going home.
Roll Tide home.
You going home.
Yeah, I thought it was the Alabama Invitational.
You know, I mean, we had to take a break.
It's the Oklahoma.
People getting tired of seeing us in it.
Okay.
You're off.
Yay.
They'll be back.
Here we go.
We have a lot to get to today. Did the Cowboys' next matchup get tougher after the Rams won last night? And is Anthony Davis surpassing LeBron as the best player on the Lakers? But first, we will talk Chiefs-Patriots. Trailing in the second half, multiple post-officiating calls went against the Patriots. Chiefs tight end Travis Kelce was ruled down on the field before fumbling, which negated a potentially big return by the Patriots after the ball came loose. The play would be overturned after Belichick used his final challenge. The Patriots were therefore unable to challenge a N'Keal Harry play that was called out at the 3-yard line, despite replay showing that it was a clear touchdown. Then, with under 4 minutes left, there was a non-call on what appeared to be pass interference on the Chiefs when Brady was targeting Philip Dorsett, which would have put the ball at the 6-yard line. The Pats would have another chance in the red zone, but turned the ball over on downs. There was a lot there. But Shannon, did the refs cost the Patriots the game?
No, that's an easy excuse, and using that excuse will cause you to bypass what really happened, is that Tom Brady played terrible. Tom Brady has been playing terrible for an extended period of time, and this is the reason why he will not be there next year. Now, everybody wants to tell you when you talk about Tom Brady, and Jen, you've heard me say this, when you talk about Tom Brady, you critique him this year, the 2019 season. People want to go back, a la Skip Bayless, and talk about the 3 3rd and 10s he picked up in the AFC Championship game. They want to talk about what he did against LA Chargers. I'm talking about 2019. Tom Brady has not been good. And you know how I know he hasn't been good? Because they got to resort to trickery. I mean, you throw you go on a gadget play in the first quarter,
They had to try something.
and then you run another gadget play to the running back. And Coach Belichick, with 10.5 minutes in the fourth quarter, put nobody back to try to block a punt because he says my offense cannot generate points unless I give them a short field, unless I block it, unless I get a pick, a scoop and score. My offense is not very good right now. Everybody sees that. But it's so hard. I saw this coming because I saw a guy named Peyton Manning throw 39 touchdowns one year, and he gradually, the next year, started to step off a cliff. They won the Super Bowl, but they didn't win that Super Bowl because of Peyton Manning. This is the same thing that I'm witnessing. Everybody's witnessing the same thing, and everybody just wants to be lazy. All the officials. What about those 13? What about those 10 penalties for $1.36 that they call them? So what part did that play in the game, Skip?
Is it my turn?
No,
I'll
it's
go
not your
right
turn.
now.
No.
I'm ready. Yeah, I'm getting bored over here with all you phony baloney.
You should, because you lost on Thanksgiving, you lost to Buffalo, and your Patriots, your beloved Patriots, caught an L.
This is about the Patriots.
That's not it's about the Patriots. And I'm like Oprah. You get an L. You get an L. You get an L, Skip Bayless. Skip, come on, let's be real. What we're starting to see is that what was unthinkable 2-3 years ago, Blitz and Tom Brady, everybody brings gas on him because he's the worst. Stat says, Pro Football Focus says, Tom Brady is the worst quarterback when pressured in the entire NFL. Now, this is what we know about the Patriots offense. The Patriots offense, the last 4 weeks, they got 17 points against the Eagles defense. An Eagles defense that gave up 37 to Ryan Fitzpatrick. They got 13 to a Cowboys defense. The Cowboys defense that gave up 31 to Mitchell Trubisky. The Texans, they got 22 against the Texans. Drew Lock in his second start hung 38 on them. Oh, the Chiefs? Oh, the Chiefs. And the Chiefs, didn't Tennessee hang 40 on them, Skip? Oh, my bad. Your offense isn't very good, Skip.
It's not mine.
Yeah, he's yours. No.
I'm not a Patriot.
No. You're Tom Brady. So if you Tom Brady, you root for the Patriots because you picked them. So I'm not going to let you off the hook. Skip, look.
Let me jump on the hook right now because I'm really getting bored over
Go ahead.
You ready?
Go ahead. Because you cut me off every time Will you please
You've
stop?
talked for like 8 minutes.
Skip, can you do me a
Lord
favor?
have
Hold on,
mercy.
hold on.
You keep asking questions that I can't answer.
Can you do me a favor?
Okay, go ahead.
Is that when I'm starting talking, you lose. You do this every time. When the Cowboys lose, the Patriots lose. I'm bored. I don't be disrespectful and do you like that.
Okay, go
ahead and talk.
No,
I'm done. No, go ahead. Go ahead. Because all you do is every time you lose, you're such a sore loser.
Oh, I'm not
Give
a
me
sore
my
loser.
opportunity to speak.
I just want to talk about what really happened in the football game.
Hold on, Jenny asked me.
Okay,
That's what I thought happened.
Then finish.
No, I'm
I'm
done.
good.
You go ahead.
I'm good.
You go.
Somebody's going to pout.
No, I'm not going to pout, but I'm just saying every time.
Okay,
You do
my
this
turn.
every week.
My turn. The Patriots obviously would have won that football game if that referee had made that call that was right in front of his 2 eyes. It's right there for a guy named Jonah Monroe. He's in his 5th year of refereeing in the National Football League, a graduate of the University of Arkansas. And he is standing in perfect position to make the call of the game that we saw in the late window yesterday afternoon. And it was a good inch of separation. You could see a whole inch of green between the white cleat and the white boundary. Am I right about that? Did anybody have any doubt that he was in bounds? It's as clear as a bell, and he is standing as the side judge right on top of it. How can you miss that call? And then furthermore, to top off this gross negligence, this gross incompetence, if all scoring plays are reviewed, why can't all potential scoring plays?
Potential scoring
Well, he hit the pylon, so you should look at it.
Why?
Because
he
completely blew it, and he's standing. This is what drives me the craziest. He's right on top of it, and he waves his hand, and he points to the 2-yard line.
Okay.
I'm like, what are you doing?
Okay, so why review that?
Did the cleat come within like a micro fraction of the boundary? It did not. There's a whole inch. Nobody thought that he was anything but in bounds. So why couldn't Bill Belichick challenge that play? Because he was out of challenges. So
why was he out of challenges?
Why? Because he challenged the first play.
Yeah,
that was with 3:07 left in the third quarter. And you know what? It was 3rd and 4 from the Chiefs 35, and Mahomes hit Sammy Watkins for what was called a 4-yard gain, 5 yards actually, but the ball did not break the plane of the line to gain. So technically, Belichick was right about challenging that call.
But he didn't challenge that part. What did he challenge?
No, he challenged both parts. He also challenged pass interference. But who cares about that? Okay. All you cared about, did the ball break the plane? And it clearly does not. But you know and I know that you cannot challenge that referee crew on the field or that guy up in the press box unless it is blatantly across the line to gain. And it was not blatant. It was clear, but not crystal clear.
Right.
So he's going to lose that. So that call stood, which led to the next call. Lord have mercy on this one. So this is near the end of the third quarter, and this is such an outrageously prematurely blown whistle on the Travis Kelce play. I thought that they had all been schooled, all the referees. Just let it ride. If you're not sure, don't blow. Don't toot. Don't hit your whistle before you know what's happening, because clearly the ball was way out before his knee or body was down. And so the ball is loose. I'll be the first to say, I'm not sure that Stephon would have scooped and scored on that play, because it looked like there were 3 Chiefs.
Well, you see Tyreek roll up on him?
I know, because that would have been a problem. That and 2 other Chiefs. So I just don't know that Stephon could have scored. But I don't care about that. All I care about is that Belichick had 1 challenge left in his back pocket, and he throws up his hands because he knew he had to challenge again.
Yep.
He'd already lost the first one, and he loses the second one. Boom, gone. And you know what was coming. Some play was going to come where he was going to get nailed. Like it always happens that way. So that brings us to what happened with 13:22 left in the third quarter, and it should have been 23-20. But here we went with the play to N'Keal Harry. And again, it's so outrageously blatant that you got to get this call right, because it's going to change the whole flavor of the game going forward. That's 13:22 left in the game. And you know what had happened? It should have been 23-20 at that point. The script had been completely flipped. Just for those who lost track of this.
What about that block in the back at the top that sprung to N'Keal Harry?
I don't know anything about that.
Oh, okay, I didn't think you would.
So the point is that after the Chiefs, just for those who lost touch, who hate Tom Brady like the guy across from me does, which with about midway through the third quarter, it was 8:50 left in the third quarter, Mahomes led them to a field goal that made it 23-7 Kansas City. From that point on, that's more than half of the third quarter and all the fourth quarter. Guess what? Your Mahomes boy, the transcendent thrower of the football, he managed his offense a grand total of 45 more yards because they went block, punt, fumble, and then in the fourth quarter, punt, punt. The code had been cracked, especially by the Patriot defense and also by the Patriot offense.
Stop it.
Well, they just had. Well, guess what the yards were in the fourth quarter? Tom Brady's offense had 112 yards to Patrick Mahomes' 21 yards just in the fourth quarter. So if you give him the N'Keal Harry with 13:22 left, the dynamic completely flips. All of a sudden, the pressure is on the Chiefs, who are on their heels because it's a 23-20 game. What are you squinting about over there?
Because I'm looking over here. You say the dynamic flip, and the visitors outgained the home team by 70 yards.
No, but in the fourth quarter, it's 112-21.
But Skip, you had dug a hole so deep.
They came.
You had dug a hole so deep for yourself, though.
Well, 23-20 with 13:22 left in the game. Is that a deep hole? I think they dug completely out of that hole.
Hold on. Where'd you get 20 from?
23-20 because N'Keal Harry scored.
No, he didn't.
Well, he did, but I'm just saying, what if you give him that?
We don't give you nothing. You earn it. Did he earn it?
Yeah, he earned it. He earned it.
Skip, he blocked him in
Was it a wrong call? I want you to say yes or no.
What?
Wrong call, right or wrong? I want to hear it.
I'm going
the Hall of
officials.
Famer.
I
got to hear it.
Officials.
No, what do you think? Right or wrong? What's your opinion? Not the officials. What did you think?
The Patriots always say.
Oh, come on. Obviously, you thought it was a blown call.
No. Hold on, Skip.
Yeah.
What about the Chase Winovich play? Where he landed all his body weight on that. Could we have challenged that?
I would agree with that.
So what would that have done?
I would agree with that.
That would have given us 15 yards and a first down.
This was points on the scoreboard. It was done. He hit the pylon. So here come the Patriots, and finally it took 3 quarters